Wait, scroll down.
So they look good.
Yeah. That's how it looked before, too. So, all in all, it's been, I want to say, 20 minutes. I'm not keeping track of time, but that's how it feels.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go back on YouTube.
If people can hear us. They look good. Yeah.
The audio's fine.
That's how it looked before, too.
Yep. So, we were reviewing, and now we saw from your perspective where it just cut out when the camera cut out, which is weird. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe we need a different camera. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because the problem is I have a Nikon D5300. That's what we're using. And this is live view. So it's not recording a video and saving it. It's not taking a picture. It's just the lens is open and it's watching. And it may be, so yeah, there's different timers that you have in the settings. You can have this live view open for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes it just cuts out.
Yeah. So that's going to have to be, but that, all in all, that is one of the weirdest things that happened. Maybe it is because we're trying it with the, with it being wired. Mm-hmm. Maybe we go back until we find out a different solution just about the battery pack, maybe.
Oh, that's true. That could have been.
Kind of only have like timed. Because, dude, I think, I'm sure people could agree, when you plug things into the power strips, man, sometimes you're just not getting what you need. Everything's kind of like 5-10% down.
And even now, I'm seeing that screen was flickering a little bit. But the video looks okay.
Yeah, video looks great. What you should do is see if when it did that, if we have the same with our voice.
Okay.
After I just did that, you know what I mean?
Good point.
Because that was the hello.
Maybe Jenna could be here in the background. I'm thinking Jenna could be Joe Rogan's Jamie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jenna could work the booth for us. We need a booth.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Maxie, come up here and give the people a show while we get this face computer in a little bit. But the video looks okay. Yeah, video looks great. What you should do is see if...
All right. So the one thing that I see is our episode 10 just got rewritten.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. We should have made it like part 2 or something. Maybe it's there.
No, it's probably there.
I don't know. When I go to our videos, NoStreetLightsPodcast episode 10 is just live.
It could be hidden.
Yeah.
Here. Okay. So do you want to sign off, or do you want to keep going? Okay. Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, because even if we stop it now, this 2 to 3 minutes is just going to be episode 10. Okay. Like I said with the distorted voice, we're not experts. Yep.
Plenty of problems today. No, we have it.
We have it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Why doesn't it say the length, though? Anyway, it'll be there.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Oh, you got it?
on support.google.com, if you upload the same video twice, this is uploading, not going live, so it could be a little different. The second upload will be a duplicate. The duplicate will have a status of upload failed or duplicate upload.
Oh, okay.
But right now, we're live streaming on episode. Yeah.
Uploading, yeah.
So
Bit in the pickle.
we could always change the title of this part 2 and then upload it for people to watch later. So I think we're good now. Like you said, the only thing we're doing different on this podcast is I bought a charger kit for my camera off Amazon. It was like $32. I thought it'd be great. It is
great.
Yeah, it's nice, but I guess we just have to tweak it a little bit. Right. You're right. But basically the charger kit, it just goes in the battery compartment of the camera and you plug it into the outlet instead of just running it on a battery. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We got a lot more podcasts to do anyways.
For sure. This is just the beginning.
Yep.
Eventually, what do you think about doing it like twice a week?
When I get my car back, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bringing some guests sounds good.
Car,
we have a third microphone somewhere.
Yeah.
The laptop has 2 USB ports, so we'll need... We could have... There's USB hubs, too.
Yeah.
A 1 to 4 converter, stuff like that. Yeah, we can make it work. I'd love to have a guest.
Yeah. And then, maybe have a guest once a week, get some, some new stories and new funny things in here.
Yeah.
But real quick, too, before we got chopped up, or maybe it was during the whole time we were chopped up, we were talking about, to make a long story short, I adopted a cat from the SPCA. I suckered my mom into doing it. So my mom went there. She went in and she wanted to go hold the older cats. So that cat that I saw in there when I adopted Binks was in there. And my mom said, "Oh, I want to hold him." Bro, this cat
The feral cat?
The feral cat was like this big. It was thick. It looked like a wild animal.
What color was it? Do you remember?
Oh, it was like the orange with black.
Oh.
Yeah. It was it almost looked like
we have a big orange
like the
cat.
fox color.
Yeah. Yep.
And, dude, she goes, I held it, and I was holding it, and its head was right here, and she just said the head went, and completely lost it on my mom, and then my mom was like, okay, and she she stuffed the cat back in the cage. It's like, but we were talking about barn cats and stuff like that. That thing was meant to be a barn cat. Yeah. That thing could hunt freaking squirrels.
Yep.
Full size squirrels. Forget about just mice, man.
Yeah.
But no, these two they live the spoiled life.
Yeah.
They're not catching anything. They're just catching Z's. That's about it.
Yeah. I don't know how many hours a cat sleeps a day, but it's a lot. 18, something like that.
And it's crazy that they're up right now. Like, it's only 7:54, and they're like right now they're
probably
just morning.
8:54.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, we started off the podcast about daylight savings, but I remember like 2 years ago. No, it was more than 2 years ago. It was when I was working at the restaurant, so I got home really late one night. And then I just went straight from work to playing video games, late night video games.
Yeah.
And I saw the clock go from 1:59 to 1 o'clock, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I'm adjusting.
Yeah, me too. I love that. It kind of puts me in a bigger sleep mode. Like, I'm tired
I feel like I sleep
earlier,
better.
So I'm definitely sleeping more. Like, I was tired at 8:30 the other night.
Yeah.
But I slept until 9 the next morning. Plus I've been sick, so I've been needing to catch up on sleep. But dude, trust me, I've been taking full advantage of this.
Oh,
It's been awesome.
I remember watching one podcast with the sleep expert, and he was saying, and I'm paraphrasing here, something along the lines of when we go forward an hour in the spring, in March I think it is, there's the increase in heart attacks is substantial.
Really?
Yeah, because your circadian rhythm is just your body's rhythm to, it's always best to go to sleep on a schedule. So if you're on a schedule going to sleep at 8 o'clock or 8:30, in grandpa mode, as some would say, your body's going to be used to that. And then all these little finite things like your diet, even how often you go to the bathroom, and all this stuff is determined by your circadian rhythm. So, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. I don't like daylight savings. The only thing I like about it is this part of it, this stretch of it.
Yeah.
Because in the summer, when I'm on call for work right now,
yeah,
I didn't tell you that, but during the week, our offshore team in India comes online in the summer at 9:30 at night. So weekdays 9:30 at night, I'm done. I'm not on call until the next day. But now that's 8:30.
Yeah.
So that's one good thing about it. And it's only an hour.
Yeah. It's like you said, this time it's awesome. Spring, it kicks you in the nuts.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
But
things are thawing, refreezing.
Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, man, winter's coming. Hibernation for lots of animals. Yep.
Yeah.
Including us. We have our own little form of hibernation, at least, what I mean?
We do.
We're not outside for much as longer, and we're inside.
No more campfires.
That's it.
The guy that lives across from Matt has campfires in the winter.
Really?
He'll set up lawn chairs, and he'll have his...
He don't care.
Fire pit dug out, and he'll have campfires in the dead of winter. I'm not even kidding.
Yikes.
Yeah.
He's a real G right there.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He's about that life.
Yeah, winter's coming, though. Right when I get my car back, I got to get my snow tires on it.
Do you have any picked out specifically? Are you picky
I have my
about
ones
that
from
stuff?
last year.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. With my old car, I got studs. A lot of people debate on that. But and then these ones, I don't have studs. So...
Yeah. How is it driving with studs? I've never drove with them.
It's nice. I mean, it's a little bit louder, but it's nice. It's hard because I feel like where the difference comes in, I only read about it. It's hard to like feel a difference. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, have you like tried it on ice?
No.
You lucked out.
I thought it was better, so I said
That car was so luxurious. Tell the people what you had before the current car.
I had, it was the highest trim, a Mazda 3 2007. It had seat warmers, power seats, power windows, the whole 9 yards. Everything but a backup camera.
It was nice on the inside.
I loved it. And there was only one time that I almost went off the road, and that I was coming home from work and I got on a back road in Pennsylvania, and they don't take care of their roads during the winter whatsoever.
No.
And I kind of came up a hill and a little bit of a left curve, and I fishtailed. And it just snapped right back into place. And the guy behind me passed me doing like 40. Yeah, and the roads were covered. You couldn't even see the pavement.
Wow.
Yeah, but that car was nice. So I figured I'd just spend, I think it's like extra $20 a tire, get the studs.
Yeah.
And it worked out. But like I was saying, the difference I feel like comes into play when you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Unless you really went out there, gunned it on the gas, pulled the e-brake, see what it was like.
Yeah, really.
Have some winter fun.
Yeah, going through the motions. But no, that's, hey, snow tires up here, man, it's mandatory.
Yeah.
You don't have snow tires, or if you don't have four-wheel drive,
yep,
you're in trouble.
A lot of people who have all-wheel drive around here, I feel like, just get all seasons.
Yep.
Yeah. But
yeah, like my truck,
mm-hmm.
four-wheel drive, I don't have snows on it, but you have to have good tires.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, I'll be the first person to tell you, what do you see most often in a ditch during a snowstorm? Trucks.
Yeah.
Because everybody's driving a truck and they throw it in four-wheel drive
You're
and
invincible.
they think they're invincible.
Yeah.
And then guess what? They don't realize that their truck weighs like, 8,000 pounds, and then it slides right off the road. It doesn't even turn.
All that weight.
Exactly. And but yeah, it's hysterical. Like, you'll see those idiots, they'll pass you in the snow, but guess what? They'll probably be up in the ditch, a little far. You'll be passing them like this.
Yeah. Ryan he had the truck and the Civic, and he always commuted in the Civic during winter.
Yeah.
He had studs on that.
Dude, a front-wheel drive car with really good snows, you could go up freaking Mount Everest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Front-wheel drive with good snows, you're in good shape.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'd like to see how the truck does with snow tires. That would be crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, a truck's heavier, but you usually don't have a lot in the bed of the truck.
No. No, like, I'll put like 2 bags of sand back there, but, I'm not doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the only other time I went off the road was, I think it was like 11th or 12th grade. I was at my girlfriend's house at the time, and she was on the back road, and I come to the main road, turn right, and I pick up my phone, looking for that next Wiz Khalifa song.
Yeah.
And my passenger front tire got stuck in, it was when all the snow was melting. And all the brush, all the leaves and shit were just on the side of the road, and my front passenger tire got caught, went into the ditch, and first car to pass me was a state trooper, and I'm freaking out. Here I am, like 17, freaking out. I'm in my dad's car, holy shit, I just went in a ditch. And he's like, you got somebody coming for you? You need help? I'm like, my brothers are coming for me. So Matt and Ryan showed up. Matt had his big-ass red truck and hooked it up to the back of the Cobalt. And he was trying to pull me out, and he almost, so it was kind of like this. It wasn't straight, and he almost went into the ditch trying to pull me out.
Yikes.
And the front bumper got caught on the drain pipe going underneath this lady's driveway.
Oh.
So the bumper's getting pulled by the drain pipe, and she just got home, and she's like, your bumper's coming off. And Ryan's screaming, it's fine. He's like, we got to get the fucking car out anyways.
We got to get out of here.
We can't just so.
Ryan's like, get me out. Yep. I don't care about the bumper.
It was drivable, though. But yeah, that was, maybe besides that one. I wasn't driving at this time, but I might have mentioned this on the past podcast, but long story short, this guy hit Ryan's car in the Eldred parking lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the only time Oh, I told I think I told both last podcasts about my accidents.
Yeah.
But luckily, I don't have a lot of them. You know, I'm very, very good with deer. I'm a big grandpa driver until I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm, like, on schedule, I'll do the speed limit, maybe 5 over, and that's it.
It's so hard
with
my car.
You catch me in a rush, bro. I'm doing 85 riding your ass
Yeah.
until I can fucking pass you with a double yellow with my finger out the window. You know what I mean? Like catch me late. I'm the evilest motherfucker out there.
Night and day.
But I'm telling you, when I have time,
shrimp behind the curtain.
When I have time, I'm big grandpa. Like, ask her in. Mm-hmm. But there's times when she's like, we gotta get there now. I'm like,
most of the time I'm like that is going to work too, and it's like I can get to work late. It's fine. But it's just like the people who go slow in front of you, like people that do 35 and a 55 or 40 and a 55. It's so hard to stay behind those kinds of people.
It really is.
It's painful. It's painful. It hurts.
Yep. It's like, dude, why aren't you at least doing the fucking speed limit?
I know.
Like,
or at least 5 under the speed
something.
limit. Like, yeah.
You know, I want to kick you in your nuts if I'm doing 48, 49, and 55. No, that's not okay.
Yeah. But this, I mean, I can drive grandpa mode in my car. The most times when I do it, it's because I want to baby it because I want it to last forever.
Of course.
But it's so easy. Like, it's so easy just to drop it into third, get it up to 3K RPMs, and just go on it, dude. Yep.
Hear that turbo whistle.
Yep. Get thrown back in the seat. It's honestly like therapy.
Look at you. You're therapy. Like drooling. You want to drive your car so bad.
Oh, man.
How long has it been without it?
How
many hours?
Let's see, week and a half. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because last week and then week and a half.
Damn.
Yeah.
You'll get it back.
It's gonna be 2 weeks this Saturday.
Yeah.
Or Friday.
Have you been driving Heather's car a lot?
Yeah, that's the funny thing too, because I've been driving her car around, not a whole lot, just around, and so Jenna stopped by because she hit that raccoon. And I'm like, let me back up into the garage for you because it's a tight fit, and I back up into the garage all the time. And, dude, I get in her car, I slide the seat up, I put my foot on the brake, I grab the stick, try to put it in reverse, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Put my foot on the clutch, put it in reverse, and I'm like, it's been a week and a half, and here I am forgetting to put my foot on the clutch.
You're like, what's it called?
And the opposite happens where I'll drive my car for weeks on end and get in Heather's car and just go to put my foot right there, and I'm like, wait, no, there's a footrest there right now.
Also, memory's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss it. I will admit I miss it, but I don't miss like getting in and having to shift to work when you're exhausted.
Yep.
That's the worst, man.
Yep.
Like, I just love being able to get in my truck and just put it in drive and don't have to do anything with my right hand.
Yeah.
Wake up, you know what I mean? Before,
hold a cup of coffee.
Exactly. Yeah. Before, you're like stuck to it. Your right hand, you know, you're doing. It's like, oh my god, for people who haven't driven stick, you're just sitting there, shifting, and you're exhausted.
Foot on the clutch, foot off the clutch.
You didn't want to get out of bed, let alone you're like, you know, it's like you're.
You never want to leave the clutch in. You never want to push your foot on the clutch too long while you're not moving.
Yeah.
So you'll be in bumper to bumper traffic. Like, here's a good example. 3 or 4 weeks ago, October 18th, whatever that Friday was, my friend from Pace had a wedding. So I drove my car down to Mineola, Long Island.
Woo!
And I just, and I it would have been nice to take Heather's car, but I'm like, look, it's my friend's wedding. I don't want to, use your gas, use your brakes. And so we went down there. You know, those motor mounts were stiff the whole ride. But coming home was bumper to bumper traffic, man. And we went through Manhattan. And no, I didn't roast it, but it's just what you were talking about. It's like you put it in first, you go up a little bit, you take it out first, take your foot off the clutch. Put it in first, go a little bit, stop. And you can coast in first without putting your foot on the gas. But you go faster than somebody in an automatic car with their foot off the brake.
Yeah, there's a lot of reaction time when it comes to bumper to bumper traffic when you're driving stick.
When I was learning how to drive stick, like in the beginning, I could drive around, but really trying to get better at it. Everybody who I talked to said, try not to get comfortable. Just try to keep better at getting, driving stick. So I watched a YouTube video, and this guy was saying, don't drive in reaction to everybody else driving around you. Because in an automatic, you can just let your foot off the brake, you coast a little bit, and brake again. But in a manual, it's like so much more work.
Yeah.
Doing it over and over.
Yeah.
Driving to work doesn't bother me that much. Driving home is the funnest part. But,
of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coming home, it's nice and fast. You're like, I want to get home, get changed, and relax.
Yeah.
You know?
Get it warmed up a little bit before you start really getting on it.
Now, what have you done so far to the car?
Well, I don't know.
Let
me take a look.
That's awesome.
This isn't everything, but let's see. I'll go in the order that I did it in. I got the car, and I got, not soon after that, I got a rear motor mount, and I got a passenger motor mount. I got those because it's kind of hard to explain, but it just makes the car feel like one more solid unit. Where when you're shifting without those, it kind of feels sloppy, and you feel the like this, bucking more. So I got those, and then I got a different shift knob that's weighted and red. That's so nice. I love a weighted shift knob. And then I was happy with that for a while, and then I got bit by that bug again, and I got air intake. No, sorry. Before I did the air intake, I got high pressure fuel pump internals. I read that you have to get those before you start modding the car any further. So I got those. That was crazy. I remember installing that, and I pulled my fuel pump out, and it got stuck a little bit. And you had to twist it and pull it out further. And when it got stuck, I was like, man, I'm not a mechanic. I got to drive this thing to work on Monday. I was freaking out a little bit. So yeah, I did the high pressure fuel pump, and then I got a cold air intake, a turbo inlet hose, so you can really hear the turbo. The turbo gets more air. Aftermarket boost control solenoid, and then I got a professional tune. So the tuner, stock tune, I was hitting like 50. Yeah, do you want me to shut
that door? Yeah, if you don't mind, thank you. We just don't want to hear Jeter go crazy.
All the way?
No, you're forgetting.
Okay. So stock, I was hitting 15 psi on the boost, and now the tuner at most I'm hitting like 18 and a half. And with the boost control solenoid, he was able to make it a gradual boost instead of just, what's it called, creeping boost, or boost creep, where you just all of a sudden it's just like yeah,
that's what I had. The bigger the turbo, that's gonna happen. Smaller the turbo, it's gonna be, like you said, it's gonna be gradual. It's not gonna spool up to 6,000. You know what I mean? It's gonna max out at 2,500 or 3K. With the Evo, it was like once you hit 7,000, that thing, you're in another dimension.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like everything's just. But no, that's cool. Now you're getting me all back into the lingo and stuff like that.
Man.
Dude, you should really go get, you love your car. Getting it dyno tuned was one of the coolest moments of my life. You kind of get to see the results of all of your hard work and be like, yeah, I have 455 all-wheel horsepower.
Yeah, I've always wondered how much I have too. Yeah. And it's not like I'm crazy about the numbers, because this is a car I drive to work every day, so I gotta baby it.
Yeah.
But I asked my tuner that, and he just couldn't give me an answer. He never really acknowledged it, how much horsepower I was going to be making.
Yeah.
And there's programs online that you could take a log with the code reader and upload it to that, but it's nowhere as accurate as a full dyno.
There's a dyno in Port Jervis, right?
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, it's that one red shop to the right when you know where the DB Mart is?
Yep.
So past the DB Mart, right hand side, there's a little shop there.
Wow.
And garage.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's got like 5 bays. Yeah.
Fucking dyno jet.
Wow.
Yeah, now that you can only do front and rear wheel drive cars on it.
Yeah.
But for me, an all wheel drive dyno was like a missing dinosaur. You know what I mean? Like you can't find them anywhere. So I went to Long Island to get mine done.
Wow.
And then at my second tuner. My second tuner was reckless. He was like, and that was my last tune, and I changed companies because the first guy fucked me over. That's a story for another day, yeah. To make a long story short, didn't get my car, working, or like I had like a 8 o'clock appointment. My car wasn't on the lift till 12.
Oh.
I drove down there the night before. And then, at 9 o'clock at night, we're freaking dyno tuning my car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've been here all day. I'm exhausted. I'm like, Mama's, hey.
Here, I got
She's
it.
beating the crap out of your book bag.
Oh, I scared the crap out of her.
Good. What are you doing? Get out of here, you crazy punk.
I feel like not to change it up. Finish your thought. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, anyway. It's first guy, Eastbeck. I hate to throw it out there. I did not have a good experience there, but I went to Ivy Tune and he was beating on my car on the dyno.
Yeah.
No fucks given. Like he was like redlining that, and wow. it was one of the coolest experiences in my life.
That's crazy because it's crazy. You just unlock it's like overclocking a processor and overclocking the car. You just got to make sure your car can handle it.
That's it.
I don't know. I feel like I was gonna say before. Here I go again, talking about what it's like to be 25. When I was in high school, dude, I never thought I would be into cars.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
I asked you, I think, when I first got the Eva, I was like, Craig, you were like,
I didn't know shit about cars.
You gave me like the...
And it's just like, I'd learned so much about computers, and maybe I just got bored of that. Maybe not bored, but I stopped learning about computers. And I just started Googling about cars, and I saw a lot of similarities. You just pick up on it.
Yeah.
That's
what it is, man. Once you learn a little bit of knowledge, like we were talking about last podcast, you pick up something or something a little small. You don't have to pick up the whole thing right away. Mm-hmm. And then it's just boom, boom, boom. And you get that domino effect. Mm-hmm. That's the funnest things about. But, yeah, man, I miss my car deeply.
I bet you do.
But, the house was more important at that time. And, we could get a pretty penny for it. So I was like, hey, Hey,
man, you could always get something down the road.
Of course.
You don't have to go to that level.
I'd like to get like a 97 Camaro SS.
Uh-huh.
Call me crazy, but they have a Z28 version, which it's a 4-speed transmission. It's a 3 or 4-speed transmission.
Okay.
And it's strictly, the Z28 was made for, like the quarter mile. And it's a convertible. I'd love to have it as a weekend car. V8 dual exhaust.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure, oh, actually, no, that's wrong. Anyway, I thought the quarter mile was 12.9. But anyway, I don't think it is. I think that's a vet. But anyway, that'll be my next car. A nice little late 90s Camaro with some dual exhaust and a nice convertible.
Oh, I've never been in a convertible. I've been in one convertible ever, and the top was up.
My dad has a Miata convertible.
Does he?
Yeah. And
what year?
It's a 92.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Yeah, what color is it?
It's silver.
That's cool.
Yeah. He loves it.
Every time I see a Miata, I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah. No, he loves it.
Uh-huh.
But it's just too small for me.
Yeah.
My head sticks over the windshield.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yep.
You need your shit protected.
Yeah.
You hit a bug doing 60 miles an hour on your forehead. You're not looking so hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, you got to be protected.
You'd be walking around with an indentation up here.
I mean, dude, I hit that deer.
Talk about a widow's peak.
I hit that deer and it just crumbled. Like, no, not the deer. The deer, I broke a few bones. But I'm saying, my car, just, the hood, just,
yeah.
They're meant to do that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Because, dude, think about it. If you made indestructible cars and two cars slapped into each other, that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
It's a lot.
I remember talking to Graham about my car, and she's like, well, everything is plastic now. Yeah. We used to have chrome bumpers. You could hit it with a sledgehammer, and nothing would happen.
Yeah.
Imagine hitting a deer with that. Yeah.
You'd be like, no problem.
Yep.
But anyway.
So what time is it? It's 8:15.
All right. So we had a bit of a weird episode.
Yeah.
But we'll cut this, and maybe we'll do one later this week. Maybe if you're free this weekend or.
I'm off Thursday, Friday.
All right. Yeah. Maybe let's try something Thursday or Friday. Maybe do a part 2 for this, a real part 2 for this week since we had an issue and stuff.
Yeah.
But cool. So number 10.
Yeah, in the books. This was
bit of a weird one.
Yeah, I mean, we switched it up. We had some food to munch on.
Yeah.
We had some technical issues, but we'll look into that. Try to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Maybe Saturday or Thursday or Friday we'll bring a guest too.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do if we get all of our mics working.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Awesome.
All right. For those still watching, thanks for still watching. Peace. We'll see you next time.
Oh wow, that was a good time.
That was perfect.